Becky Lynch just broke her silence with a pretty significant update to her return, so we'll see what's new there. We'll also check out what's going on with Alexa Bliss, Karrion Kross, and more. Starting things off with Becky Lynch and the big confirmation that she just dropped. Just this week, reports came out saying that Becky's WWE return was imminent, and how she was fully expected back in time for the Raw Netflix premiere. Well, Becky Lynch recently made an appearance at the Vultures Festival, and she finally addressed her wrestling status and confirmed that she's not retired. She had this to say when asked about getting back in the ring, quote, "If you think I'm gonna go out with Dominic Mysterio slamming a door in my face, that's not gonna happen," end quote. Becky Lynch is obviously referring to her most recent WWE match, which was a cage match back in May that saw Liv Morgan successfully defend the Women's World title against Becky Lynch, only after Dominic slammed the cage door in Becky's face. There's been a lot of uncertainty over the last few months on if Becky will ever wrestle again, but her statement from this event was very promising, and pretty much fully confirmed that she'll be back in the ring again soon. She's not letting the final image of herself in the ring be remembered as Dominic Mysterio slamming the door shut in her face. That's definitely not the ideal way for Becky Lynch to go out, and it's not the lasting image she wants to leave in her fans' heads. So it looks like the crypticness about retirement is over. Becky Lynch just confirmed right there, which does match up perfectly with the reports that came out a few days ago that claim she'll be back in the imminent future. So everything is lining up perfectly there for an upcoming return for Becky Lynch. WWE finally announced some big confirmations about the Raw Netflix premiere that's generating a lot of buzz. The premiere now is a confirmed date of January 6, 2025. The premiere will take place live at the Intuit Dome, which is LA's beautiful new arena that has the latest state-of-the-art technology and an incredible atmosphere. So that's a very good pick for the arena that gets to host the first Raw Netflix episode. WWE also confirmed that Travis Scott will appear live on the show. There's been rumblings in recent weeks that Travis Scott would perform his new song that WWE has been exclusively premiering and teasing, but a performance was not confirmed. As of right now, they did not mention anything about him actually performing on Raw. They're just labeling it as a live appearance from Travis Scott for the Raw Netflix premiere. So maybe we'll see him live in the ring, and he'll most likely get involved with some sort of segment that happens on the show. As far as who's confirmed to appear on the big premiere from WWE's active roster, the new promotional material for the Netflix premiere features John Cena, Bianca Belair, Roman Reigns, and Cody Rhodes. So as of this moment, that appears to be the only 4 names that are locked in for the premiere. Another big question that's going around appears to be up in the air is the length of this Raw Netflix premiere, and just the length of Raw and Netflix in general. Last time Triple H was asked about the Raw Netflix length, he said he had no clue and that they're still trying to figure it out. This new announcement confirmed that Raw will start at its usual 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time in LA. But they've made no mention on if Raw will remain 2 hours long or if it'll revert back to 3 hours. No word on that specific matter at all. There's been a lot of mixed reports going around regarding the length on Netflix. Some reports claim that it'll be 2 hours, some said it'll be a little over 2 hours, some reports claim that Raw will be even closer to that 3-hour mark on Netflix. So we've heard a little of everything, but no length has been actually confirmed. The conversation and feeling amongst the fans that it has to be a little over 2 hours, especially the actual premiere episode. They're loading up the card with top stars from both brands, legends like John Cena, now even Travis Scott on the card as well. It just seems like they'll need more than 2 hours for everything that's allegedly planned and rumored for the premiere show. So a lot of questions were answered here with this announcement, but the one thing that still remains as a mystery is the length of the show. Hopefully that gets addressed sometime in the near future. Now let's get into some actual comments regarding Alexa Bliss and her return. A fan recently tagged Karrion Kross in a post and questioned him about how he would feel if Alexa Bliss joined the Final Testament. Kross directly responded to the fans' idea and said that he would have no issue welcoming her in, and how he has nothing but respect for Alexa Bliss. And that post definitely got fans buzzing, because that's a nice little twist that no one has been discussing. The conversation has always been focused on Alexa Bliss joining the Wyatt Six because of all the Wyatt ties she has. But what if Alexa actually distanced herself from the Wyatts and linked up with Karrion Kross to go against the Wyatts? This actually does make a little sense, because if you think back, Alexa did not actually leave on good terms with Bray Wyatt and Uncle Howdy. Alexa Bliss betrayed Bray Wyatt back in 2021 to take everything from him. And although WWE was heavily hinting at a reunion between Bray and Alexa in late 2022, it never took place, so we never saw that relationship get actually repaired. Alexa also found herself face-to-face with Uncle Howdy on several occasions in 2022. And similar sort of thing, it really wasn't a friendly visit. Howdy was just always a bit frustrated with Alexa and was trying to get her to embrace the darkness again, but did not fully succeed with that mission. So when you look at it like that, Alexa technically is not on good terms with the Wyatt family and has not been on good terms with them since 2021. So the idea of her returning to help the opposition does make a bit of sense. Maybe Alexa returns as an opposition for the Wyatt Six, but maybe goes on an arc that's all about repairing that broken relationship and getting her back on the Wyatt family side again. That could be a nice little journey for her. Here Uncle Howdy is, maybe just thinking that there's nothing Karrion Kross can do to help him and the Wyatts. But if Karrion Kross reveals he's got Alexa Bliss on his side, someone that knows all the Wyatt secrets, Alexa basically swings the pendulum back in the favor of the Final Testament. That really would be a game-changing reveal by Karrion Kross that'll surely shock Uncle Howdy. Maybe Howdy's thinking like the fans. Maybe he assumes Alexa will surely join them when she's back, but he gets surprised to see her on the other side of the ring with her enemy. Definitely seems like a version of that idea could be realistic and really work. Alexa even fueled the conversation about herself by posting a gif of someone searching around with a caption of, "Where's Alexa?" When asked by a fan about why she did not return yet, Alexa responded by saying that unfortunately, it's not up to her. Alexa also responded to one fan who said Alexa doesn't care enough to come back. She responded to that individual with a list of things she's been battling over the last few years. Alexa says she's been recovering from skin cancer removal, pregnancy, preeclampsia, and postpartum health complications, one after the other. Alexa also responded to one fan that was begging for the goddess persona to return with Alexa Bliss for her upcoming return, but Alexa shot it down. She responded to the fan by asking for the goddess persona by saying that she's always evolving. This is the same answer Alexa's given fans that even asked for her previous personas to return in times past. Alexa's always said several times that she's a big believer in character evolution and moving forward. She's not really waiting to see herself revert back to an old persona, only moving forward to new evolutions of whatever her character currently is. So for fans that are stuck on waiting to see the goddess persona to return, Alexa said several times that she's moving on and evolving from that era. So we'll see what comes out next for Alexa Bliss. But what are your thoughts on today's stories? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.